man. So, but yeah, though, you know, like I say, like I'm just happy to be doing this. You know, like I said, this is my budget films. This ain't no high or low. This is just my budget, and this is how I decided to do it. So, you know, the best way to do stuff is to do it on your own, because if you rely on people, it'll never get done. So, yeah. So I'm hoping y'all enjoying yourself, and we're gonna keep this on the road. So. So, I got into a car accident, y'all, and basically what ended up happening was I had hood insurance. You know what hood insurance is? Hood insurance is basically when you don't have insurance and you either gonna get out the car and run off, or you're gonna drive off when you hit somebody when you're in the wrong. So that's hood insurance. Remember that. So y'all should get something. Don't cost you nothing. It's free. So basically, what happened was I get into this car accident, right? And so I already know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Got my hood insurance on me. So, you know, as soon as, bam! And I look, I'm like, ah, shit. So I just run to the back of this dude, right? So he like, by the time he even said, hey man, you hit my car, I'm gone. Like, that's it. Hey man. So I'm running, right? So I take out running. So when I take out running, I'm running. He's like, hey man, come back. And everybody like, there you go right there. So I'm running, right? And what ended up happening is the dude was running behind me. So I turn around and look. So I start running faster. So as I'm running, he running behind me faster. The dude was fast. So I go ahead and I just got tired and winded and I couldn't get away from this dude. So I'm like, look man, I'm sorry man. I'm like, look, I don't have no insurance. I'm like, I apologize, man. He like, man, I just don't want to go to jail and get my license taken. So he look at me and he breathing hard. He like, shit. He like, I ain't got no insurance neither. Basically, I'm like, well, shit, well, which way we going? You know what I'm saying? So he like, man, look, let's go over there. So, you know, we both run. Now we both running. We both taking off running to get from the scene and shit. I'm like, it be like that. You know what I'm saying? I was outside and I was taking a walk, and it was this dude that got into it with this mixed martial artist. And what ended up happening was the dude was a gangster, but the martial artist dude knew how to fight. The gangster like, man, I'm not trying to fight you, dog. And I think that people don't really understand the streets. Is like, I think you really need to stay home if you had this mentality to where you feel you want to push up on somebody because you know how to fight. You know, that's like 85. This is like 2023 or 2022, whatever year you want to make it be. But it's like, so the dude, he walked up, the martial artist dude walked up on the gangster. He doing all this shit. So the dude who he was into it with, he was like, bro, I'm warning you, bro. He like, back up off me, partner. He, he doing all the kung fu karate dojo shit, right? So, man, that dude, that gangster set like this. He pulled that motherfucking pistol out, but the dude still had his back turned, so he was, when he turned around, looked back and went, look at his head start praying to Jesus, boy, because you about to go see him if you kept trying to do that karate shit. So, if you know how to fight, that's cool. But knowing how to fight and knowing how to get shot is two different things. And I don't want to get shot. So, basically what you need to do, man, we're in a new age, we're in a new era. People is dying from shit. So, take your karate ass home. Go do some kickboxing on a video game or something, nigga. Don't bring that shit in the streets. Please don't. I knew it was going to be a day to where, you know, I was going to have to display my love and put hands on people. You know what I'm saying? And show the girl that I love that, like, I'm your protector. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, I knew this day was going to come, and I was ready. I've been in the gym, all that, getting saucy. You see this. I go to the gas station, and, you know, like, I'm balling, so I pull out a lot of money because I'm trying to show off. So, I give her $2 and tell her to go put $2 on number 5. So what ended up happening was when she go in the gas station, somebody tried to talk to her. So the person that tried to talk to her was like, hey babe, what's up? What's your name? She like, don't worry about my name, I got a man. So he say, fuck your man, I'll whoop his ass. So she like, oh really? He said, yeah, oh really? So he like, where is he at? he right there on number 5. So you know the first thing I did when it came to my woman. Shit, I took out running shit. Shut my ass to the house, called her back. You know what the funny part about it, y'all? Something told me every time I go to the gym to spend a little bit more time on that treadmill because, like y'all should have seen, boy, I was digging on it. Boy, I'm telling you. Hey, look, man. Look, something told me when I went to the gym to like stay on the treadmill because you're never gonna know when you gotta run. You know what I'm saying? And that was the perfect time. My legs and all the miles that I was jogging and running on incline came in handy. Cause I got out on his ass. Like I'm not gonna get my ass whipped in front of this dude. And her, like why would I do that? Like cause it happened to me before. Like basically I don't wanna tell y'all what happened, but I actually got knocked out in front of my woman before. And you know, I woke up like 30 minutes later and I was asking her, like, you know, like where he at? Like, he was like, everybody going, you got knocked out, babe. And I'm like, knocked out? And it just crushed me so much that I got knocked out in front of her, and I knew that what was gonna happen is like I was gonna have to hear this shit for the rest of my life. That's the same as like cheating on a woman. Like you're not gonna not hear this shit. So basically, you know, we had got into it one day, and I was telling her, man, don't disrespect me, don't talk to me like that. I'm a man. Respect me, partner. So she looked at me and she said, you didn't talk to that nigga like that knocked you out the other day. I said, bitch! I said, fuck you! Oakland is gentrified like fuck. So it's a bunch of different nationalities that's here, and they living in some top-notch shit. Now, so I'm looking at when the shit being built, I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, boy, I'm finna be living large, boy. Shit, them motherfuckers came in like, no the fuck you ain't. So it just goes to show you like how like black people and white people is different. You know what I'm saying? And like pretty much basically like how we do shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was at Home Depot, and what ended up happening was I go ahead and I'm standing in line, right? And then there was a black guy, and the line was taking super long. He was in line for like 30 minutes. You know, I don't really be tripping because I'm used to it. So basically, the black dude was like, hey man, he was like, man, look, he like, man, I'm not finna be standing in this line like I'm standing in this line. Y'all need to go ahead and get the manager, man. Y'all need to get the manager now. Get the manager now. I want to talk to the manager. So they trying to talk to me like, man, I don't want to talk to you. So you know that's how the black person came at the cashier about the manager. So the white person, this is what he did. So he's walked in front of everybody in line while they were scanning their items, and he just threw his hands on the counter and he said, this is how he asked for the manager. He said, you get me the manager. Ah! And I'm just so I jumped. I'm like, what the fuck? You had me sitting in this line for about 10 seconds, and I'm not gonna wait no more. If you don't get your manager, I'm gonna call the police, I'm gonna call corporate, and I'm gonna get you guys fired. So you go get that manager. Ah! I don't even loan nobody no money no more. You know what? Hey, you can fucking have it. You know, cause soon as you loan somebody some goddamn money, they will have your money for months. Buying shit, driving shit, having every goddamn thing. They got everything, but hey, I got your motherfucking money. So you call them, right? And then when you call them and ask about your money, they get a fucking attitude with you. Like you owe them. So I call like, hey man, you got that money that you owe me? He like, you didn't call me. I'm like, motherfucker, I didn't have to call you to ask for it, did I? I'm like, so what do you mean I have to call you? Can I get my money? Man, you tripping, bro. You come, how the fuck I'm tripping? Nigga, now I need money. So you want to make it seem like I'm asking you for money? Like I'm the bum? No, motherfucker. I am the bum that's asking you for motherfucking money. That's how you want to look at it? I'm like, nah, partner. I'm like, I am the person that is asking the bum back for his motherfucking money. So I guess I gotta bum the bum back for my motherfucking money, huh? This shit is insane. Man, get my motherfucking money, dude. Before I start taking them motherfucking cheap ass rims off your motherfucking car you just bought. Please get my goddamn money back. It's a lot of motherfucking money that I gave you, man. So he tripping like, man, you gonna trip off of me? I'm like, yeah, nigga, you goddamn right, nigga. I loaned you motherfucking 17 cents. Get the shit back to me. God damn, motherfucker, that's too motherfucking much to ask. Shit. How many of y'all go to concerts? Okay, so I go to a concert, right? And you know, I love concerts. I love the people. I love the atmosphere. I like how everything is going on. It just, you know, you're going, you supporting your artist, one of your favorite artists. Good music, good people, good vibe, everything. All right. So here's my problem with going to concerts. Okay, so you go to a concert, right? And the artists, they singing, getting down. And all of a sudden, they just stop singing and just do this. What the fuck is this? So basically, you want me to sing the songs that I paid to come watch you perform and sing. Nah, we're not doing that shit. So basically, I really don't like it because I'm into the song, and then next thing you know, you doing this, and then you got people singing in the crowd, singing a song, all off beat, all off point, all that shit. So I'm just looking at this shit like, what the fuck is this? Mississippi Million Man Mass Choir? What the fuck is this? Don't nobody know how to sing, and the shit don't sound right. So stop doing that. I didn't pay for that. I paid for you to sing. So now, I'm like, that's some good shit. So I'm like, I need to try this. You know, I just wanted to see if, you know, I can go, you know, to another place that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Just like I ain't got shit to do with singing at your goddamn concert. So I wanted to see if I could just do some random shit and grab a microphone and put it in somebody's face. I actually was at my job one day, and then I went to my job, and I was working on the production line, and I just stopped working, man. And what I had did, I had went to the supervisor's office. So what ended up happening was, when I went to the supervisor's office, I walked up in there, and my supervisor was like, hey, can I help you? So I got real close to him. I had my bag in my hand, so I walked close to him. I went in my bag and reached in my bag. It was kind of nervous. So what I did, I grabbed my microphone that I have, and I pulled the microphone out of my bag, and I just pointed it in his face, real close to his face. And I just stared at him. I ain't got a fucking job since, y'all. I ain't worked since. I thought that shit would work, so I just tried it just to see if it'll work. But man, the last words he told me, he was like, get your ass up out of here. I basically told him, I'm like, that's the same shit I told the people that was performing at the concert, to get your ass up out of here with that shit. So I go watch 112 perform, right? So, I think one of the skinny members, right, was performing, right? And the other two people that was there, they wasn't even part of the fucking group. So they performing and, you know, dancing and stuff like that. You know, the 112 group performing and dancing and stuff like that. And I'm looking, I'm like, hold on, man, there's only one person that's the actual artist. I'm like, that's not 112. Nigga, that's 110. I'm serious. Shit, no, for real. Anybody who know me, like anybody who actually know me, right? You know I'm an actually funny person. I like making people laugh, and I also know how to roast. I'm real funny with roasting, like, you know, it's just a gift that I got. So I got into it with my woman earlier this morning. We was arguing like hell, and you know, she said that, you know, she wanted to make up and everything. So, you know, I'm still mad. You know how some of us are, you know, like, even though we show stuff on the outside, but we still triggered on the inside for what happened earlier. Nah, you're not finna do that. You know, like a lot of people, and I don't want to just stick it on women, but 99.9% of women, you know, and probably 99.9% men, because I don't want to get no slack by no women, you know, like, have mood swings and attitudes and shit like that. So basically what ended up happening to me was, you know, like, she wanted to make up and everything. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, where you want to go? I'm like, we can go spend some time together, some quality time. She was like, well, shit, we can just go to the zoo. I'm like, shit. I'm like, go to the zoo for what? Now remember, I'm still mad. I'm still have an attitude. I'm mad. I'm still mad. So shit, she like, you can go to the zoo. I'm like, I might go to the zoo. We don't have to go to the zoo. We can just stay home and you can look in the mirror if you want to see all the animals. So, you know, she got... Is that wrong, y'all? I don't know. Hey, the world is full of pimps, players, ballers, grinders, and hustlers, man. Hey, have y'all ever... I don't know if they still have them on, but y'all remember them QVC channels? And they be showing... them people selling them coins and shit. Now my thing is this. How you gonna sell somebody less money for more money? Like, just think about that. Like, and I'm looking, right, and they so saucy with it. This coin right here was engraved with the seal approval of the Johnson & Johnson Lotion Fund. If you get this coin right now, I promise you that you will never be disappointed. This thing goes up in value every 5 minutes. If you get this coin, your family will be set for life. I promise you this. This coin is so exclusive, graphic, detailed, coin graded to put together an infrastructure for your family. Now my thing is this. Ain't no black motherfucker falling for that shit. That ain't happening. So you telling me you gonna sell me a motherfucking quarter for $1,000? Get your motherfucking ass from here. Shit. Shoot. We can't even sell a motherfucking shit. We can't sell nothing that we paid $1,000 for. Shit in the hood. You can't even go to the pawn shop and be like, hey man, I just paid $1,000 for this shit. How much you got for me? It's worth $1,000, but I'll give you 50 cents. Ain't that about a bitch motherfucker you gonna try to get me to sell you something I paid $1,000 for 50 cents? Give me that shit. Man, I ain't got no motherfucking more money, man. And that's how we do. Like, I don't know about everybody else, but when you come from the streets, it's survival mode. Like, I don't give a fuck if you pay $50,000 for something. If you need 10 G's, you're gonna sell what you paid $50,000 for 10 G's. Because you know why? I need this 10 G's now. I don't need it $10,000 later. I need it $10,000 now. Give me that shit. And that's how it go. So, you know, you gotta be like the I'm a snitch. I'm gonna just be real honest with you. Nigga, I am a snitch on layaway. I snitch on layaway. See, look, I done snitch so much and I'm so good, they give me the money first and then I go find out what's going on and then bring the shit back to them. I get my shit in advance. I get advances. I get advance checks. You know what I'm saying? The game is sold, not told. No, it ain't. The game is the snitch and get paid. That's what it is. So y'all make sure y'all remember that. So if you need some money, I'm also expanding now. So I'm going to different cities and different states. I'm starting a snitch app. So basically, if you got some people, you bring them to me, and what we're gonna do is we go half on the money. I'm expanding. Crime Stoppers is paying so much goddamn money. I called them on some shit that I knew that happened and told them I did that shit. Shit, I needed that. So, but then you know, you gotta be careful and you gotta be quick on your feet because you got other snitches that snitch too. You know what I'm saying? So you wanna be first. I knew some shit, but I didn't know all of it. And then it was somebody else that knew the rest of the shit that I knew, but you know, he didn't know what I knew, and I didn't know what he knew. So when we talked, you know, and we got it all together, shit, nigga, we went half on snitching, shit. That's the shit. I told him we gonna split this shit. We gonna get this money. 6ix9ine ain't got shit on me, shit, because if we have to go off a name, shit, it'll be 6 times 109, shit. It'll be 6 times 9, fucking with me. That'll be how many times I done told on some goddamn body. So, you know, I get paid for it, and it pays good. So, you know, just don't do no motherfucking shit around me, alright? This is jokes, y'all. This is jokes. I don't tell on nobody. Shit until you got something you can tell on. Alright. And I just got an honest question to ask y'all. Hey, is masturbating cheating? Nah, I just really want to know, is masturbating cheating? Like, because I kind of, you know, like, my woman cheated on me and she was looking at porn and masturbating, right? So I was kind of confused because I'm asking myself, how do I put this together? Because how do you catch your woman cheating and masturbating and watching porn? And when I went to the door, I heard her moaning and I thought it was another dude. But when I heard the TV, I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So basically I'm like, but when I'm like, no, she masturbating, she's supposed to want me. That's how people look at it when you masturbate and you be in the mindset of somebody cheating. So I'm mad as hell. I'm like, ain't this about to bitch you up in here masturbating and you ain't trying to get that shit from me? So I'm listening to the door, right? And I'm listening to it. And as soon as, because I wanted to bust her. But see, what ended up happening, right? When I'm listening through the door, I done got horny my goddamn self. So I done got hard and I start masturbating. So I kick in the door. What the fuck is you doing? Ain't that about to bitch you right here cheating this motherfucker? What the fuck is you doing? Your ass is crazy. You need to not be doing that shit. You're masturbating. You're supposed to be doing this shit with me. You cheating on me like this. What the fuck is you doing? Your ass is crazy doing this shit. What the fuck are you goddamn? The fuck? I just graduated, y'all. I just graduated. I just finished school, basically, what I was trying to say. Round of applause, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I just graduated from kindergarten to first grade. Shit, man, I'm stupid, shit. You ain't noticed? Why you think I'm so funny? Because I'm stupid than a motherfucker. You can tell when you're stupid when somebody asks you, hey, bud, they'll be like, hey, what's 1 plus 1? I look, I better make on with that shit, man. I don't know, so that's my reaction. Make on with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I am a straight dummy. Like, just being very honest with y'all. I'm a smart dummy though. You know, I'm like, if you want to learn anything, shit, I am not the person for you. But if you want to fail at some shit, give me a call. I'm gonna make sure that you do that. I don't want you to do that. It's just being around me, you're gonna fucking do that. See, I'm dumb and smart at the same time, so this how I bail myself out, and people always, they bail me out. So basically what happens is, it'll be like, after they said, what's 1 plus 1? I'll be like, man, shit. They'd be like, it's 2, nigga. Like, nigga, I was just about to say that, you didn't let me get it out. I was gonna tell you 1 plus 1 is 2. Well, what's 2 plus 2 then, nigga? 1, shit. People call you and you already got your own shit going on, but when ain't nothing going on with them, they never fucking call you. They never check on you to see how you doing. Or they never see if you fine. But when they need you, that's when they calling you. Have y'all ever paid attention to that shit? And if you feel guilty, motherfucker, it's you. I love life and I love living. But it's just like, you know, sometimes you got a bunch of selfish ass fucking people, man, that like, you know, like, you talk like your folks, man. It's just like, when you think about it, it's like, I'm the type of person where I give my skin off my back, fuck my shirt. That's just how I am. But now it seemed like I didn't got like to the point to where I'm not selfish, but sometimes you gotta be selfish, because when you think about certain shit, it's like, this is the game that people come at you with, and this is some real shit. Have you ever got on the phone with somebody and the first words come out their mouth? You like, hey bro, what's going on? Shit, nothing. Trying to get these shoes. And it's like, you trying to get some shoes. You got shoes on your motherfucking feet, right? Yeah, I'm just trying to get these other shoes. But it's like, that's the asking a question without a question. You get what I'm saying? People get on the phone with you telling you what they trying to do. And that's like asking without asking. That's that psychology shit that people be trying to pull. So, you know, one of my folks, he was like, man, I'm trying to get over here to where, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to get me a car and I'm trying to do this and all that, and I'm trying to get to over here. And I'm like, where you trying to go? He like, man, I'm trying to get to the east. Well, I'm like, shit, you better put some motherfucking gas on your shoes and walk. I'm not gonna give you no motherfucking. Yeah, put some gas on your shoes and walk. You know, like, and do boom, boom, boom. That's your car right there, motherfuckers. I'm not giving you shit. I'm not doing it. I ain't got no time for that no more, because when I don't have nothing, there's nobody I can call. I can't call you. I can't call the motherfucking Ghostbusters. I can't call no motherfucking body home. So when I have learned this and I processed this in my head, now I act like that now. And I don't be like that. You got to put people in categories, y'all, because you will sit around here and you will be messed up. And I don't want to cuss so much. I really wanted to say what I wanted to say is fucked off for trying to help too many people. So you got to keep a cushion for yourself and make sure that you know, got yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, some real shit. So I'm letting you know right now, technology didn't change. So basically, what I did, I got me a 2023 Mercedes Benz. So basically, what ended up happening, right? What ended up happening was I actually went and I had got this car. I leased the car. So basically, I'm driving the car, right? And then, you know, me and my folks, you know, we talk about a lot of old shit, you know, stuff that happened, you know, and stuff, you know, that, you know, we really shouldn't be talking about in public, but I'm in this car. So basically what happened was, you know, we can't nobody hear what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So basically I go ahead and I'm driving the car up the street, right? And, you know, I bought out some old stuff, you know, that don't nobody really know about, but it's still an open case. So when I said what I said, right, the doors on the car had locked to where, like, I tried to open the door and I couldn't, and then the car, because it's a self-drive car. Do you know that car turned around and busted U-turn and drove me to the motherfucking police station? I'm serious. And when the police came to the goddamn car to put us in cuffs, it played everything that I said to the goddamn officers. And I couldn't believe this shit. I'm like, this motherfucking car snitched on me. Just imagine some shit like that. If I'd have had that car a long time ago, I could have set a bunch of people up in there and gave them to run their goddamn mouth, and I could have gotten me some free money without me saying anything. Just imagine that. One of my folks gave me a phone call, right? So he let me know where he was at. He was like, man, slide through. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, I be around him and I know him, but I ain't been around him in a minute, so I don't know what he into. So what happened was, I'm like, it's all good. I come see you for a minute. So I drive over there to go see him, right? And as soon as I park, I'm parked on the side of the corner where he's over there posted at. So I get out my car, and as soon as I get ready to walk, I see two dudes walk up on him. So, you know me, that's my folks. So, you know, they walking up on him, they about to get on him. So I'm like, oh no, this shit ain't about to happen. I'm like, y'all not about to do nothing to my folks. So I hide behind the corner. I hide in the corner, waiting to see if something gonna go down. I'm talking about they whooping his ass. He screaming my name. Ah, ah, he calling my name. Ah. So what ended up happening was, as soon as them cats ran off, I come right around the corner. But what's up? What the heck? I'm like, what happened? I'm like, what's going on, bro? Who done this to you? I'm like, damn, I wish I was here. I wish I was here, but it's gonna never happen if I was here. So he like, man, these cats just jumped on me, man, for some stuff I got into it with, and then died to me in my head. I'm like, you see this shit? This is the reason why I don't like being around nobody. So basically, I had to look out for him, and I looked out for him psychologically, because in my head, it's like, why would I go ahead and stop what was meant for him? That was his ass whooping. It was meant for me to pull up and sit on the corner and sit like this and peep around the corner and watch him get his ass whooped. Why would I stop that? It don't make no sense. We gotta stop getting in the way of stuff that don't have nothing to do with us. So by him getting his ass whooped, why would I stop that blessing for him? That's him right there. That was meant to happen to him. It wasn't meant to happen to me, but I could have made that my business. And what sense does it make for both of us to get our ass whooped? Especially for a person to get his ass whooped that ain't got nothing to do with him. So some dude had walked by and was like, man, that was you standing on the corner? I'm like, hey, shut your ass up. I'm like, that wasn't me. That was somebody that was looking like me. That was me looking like me. But it wasn't me. It wasn't me there. I wasn't in my right mind. I didn't know what was going on. I was hearing stuff and I was trying to find out. I thought he was getting his ass whooped over there around the corner. So I went on the other corner and I came back. I couldn't hear what the fuck, so I was trying to fucking find out where he was getting his ass whooped. Don't do that to me. He was like, blood, you was right there. I'm like, man, I wasn't right there, dude. I heard some shit, but you didn't say my name. You were just screaming like a bitch. He said, what? I mean, screaming like you was getting your ass whooped like a gangster, nigga. Here's what happens, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't know why y'all mind be clogged and you can't think? Because you gotta hit something. You gotta go get that ass. You can't sit around here and be stressed. Man, it's a lot. It's a hard life out here, y'all. Why the fuck you think I be out here stressed out and depressed and going through what the fuck? I'm not getting that ass on time. I'm getting it, but I need it on time. I'm punctual when it comes to that ass. You can't, nigga, tell me, this is how it is with me. You tell me, we gon' fuck. You tell me, you gonna give me some of that shit. You know how when you have a doctor's appointment and they tell you a motherfucking ass you need to be there 15 minutes earlier? That's how I want you there. I want you 15 minutes early in position and ready to go. You know how the doctors be with the California law and you 15 minutes late. Oh, nah, you done missed your spot. Somebody else is here now. You need to reschedule. And, oh, well, can I, what appointments you have available? Shit, I don't think I have none right now. I got ass all this week. I may be able to put you in, next Thursday. If some ass don't come through, I maybe be able to put you in. It's just getting very bad out here, man. And I think everybody should start saving their money. So all them coins that you got that be smelling like hella booty because you be sitting on them motherfuckers, y'all need to start collecting them motherfuckers and putting them inside your little piggy bank because you're gonna need them motherfuckers because it's getting hard out here. Then somebody go ask me, yeah, man, do you have 50 cent? I'm like, shit, do you got $1? He like, why you asking for $1? I'm like, shit, so we can both have 50 cent, motherfucker. I need 50 cent too, shit. What you talking about? We gotta tighten down on the youth, man. You know, this is a serious topic. And you know, like, the youth is the future and they got it so bad, y'all. We can look at them and we can talk about how horrible they is, but you gotta understand everything that's being pressured on them. Like, everything is in the gumbo pot with the kids today. And it's like, there is no classes how we had classes, meaning that, oh man, they bad, they ain't shit. We can't give up on them, y'all. We gotta look out for the kids, man, because they the future. And if we let go of that, then the future is over. Because boy, I remember. And those of you that's in my age bracket within the generation, you know what used to happen. I don't know why I caught the shit at the ass end. But let me tell you what used to happen with us a long time ago. If you think I'm lying, ask your grandparents or your mamas and generations before them. The teachers used to whoop your ass. And then when they whooped your ass, they sent you home. And then they let your mama know that we whooped your ass, the school whooped your ass, and then you know what happens? Your mama gonna whoop your ass. Let me tell you what used to happen to me. My mama used to give me payday advance ass whoopings, meaning that, like, bring your ass here. Like, what the fuck? What did you do that for? Why did you hit me? You about to do something, I'm gonna whoop your ass before you do it. I'm like, mama. I'm talking about she is tearing my ass up. Mama. I'm like, ah. I'm like, daddy. She like, you ain't got no goddamn daddy. He left me. Then when she realized like what he done to her, because I look like my dad, she really started fucking me up. He left me with your bad ass and you sitting around here looking like him. I don't want to see his face in your little ass. Ah! And they're screaming like hell. She fucking me up. And I'm fucking myself with my heart. I was hitting my head just now. Shit. You know, like the good thing about the streets is being a gangster, man. You know, I'm a gangster, right? You know what I'm saying? But I'm a different type of gangster. I ain't type of gangster that be, you know, like really putting in the work. I'm the gangster that stand around the gangsters and don't put in no work. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm sitting around here, you know, I'm doing my thing. I'm taking the pictures, the gun gestures and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, all that shit is cool till it's time for you to put in some real work. You know what I'm saying? So basically what happened was I went ahead and, you know, I'm hanging with the folks who run everything, you know, looking good, taking the pictures, you know, I'm getting the respect that I deserve, you know, because wasn't nobody paying attention to me at first, but hanging with these cats, I'm getting all the attention that I need. So basically what happened, right, I go ahead and then I get called to the side. So I'm like, what's going on? They surround me. So they like, hey man, it's time for you to put in some work. So I'm like, shit, put in some work? I'm like, shit, what kind of work? It's time for you to go ahead and get down, man. You know what it is? I'm like, oh, shoot, okay. I'm like, I got you. Shit, I've been working there since. I work right over there on 27, right over there at the press shop. You know, we got a lot of packages right here. We need some stuff delivered. You know, I do Uber and Lyft as well. So I'm not fucking with that gangster shit. That's the last day I was in that shit. And you know, like, they don't know I ain't in it no more. But you know, I still slide in and slide out and keep my little gangster card active. You know what I'm saying? Man, so I went to one of my folks who passed away. And I'm just letting y'all know, like, y'all better make sure that y'all let people know if you love them. Call them and let them know that you love them no matter what's going on. Now, this ain't no joke shit right here. Let's about to get into some joke shit. So basically, when it ended up happening, right, you know, like, I went to a funeral, and then, you know, when the pastor started speaking, you know, he giving the word, and, you know, like, you know, he need to be saved, and that's cool. And then he slipped a line up in there. He was like, now, your boy right here, he's gone. He's not coming back. He don't have to pay anything. He paid his debts. But you didn't. It's offering time. I need y'all to go in y'all pocket. I'm like, hey, wait, hold on, partner. I'm like, this is a damn funeral. Ain't nobody finna be paying you no money up in here. He said, what? Oh, you ain't, huh? Man, that man whipped out so cold. He's like, everybody strip is offering time up in here. I'm not playing with you, mama. Nigga, run it in. And I'm just like, oh, man, thanks. Gave me this money, man. Got up out of here. I only had $2 on me anyway. For the first time in my life, y'all, I was ready to become a trick. I was trying to pay for a prostitute. And that shit hard, man, because you know what happens is, like, you go buy one, but, you know, I'm trying to get one without getting the attention of people seeing that I'm a trick. So I'm like, I walk by one, and as soon as I get my get over here now. I'm a trick. I want some ass. So I'm trying to get her over here and shit, right? So one of my folks come up, and he know, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, he know that, you know, there's only one reason I'm over there, because I ain't never done this shit before. He ain't never seen me around a bunch of prostitutes. He know I ain't no pimp. So he like, oh shit. He like, what's up, boy? He like, you tricking now? You tricking? I'm like, man, I ain't no trick. He like, man, you tricking, bud. You tricking now? I ain't no goddamn trick. I work for the city of Oakland. I'm like, we trying to get these hoes off the street, all these potholes, trying to get the hoes off the streets. Trying to get the hose to my house. I mean, off the streets, not to my house, off the streets. I work for the city of Oakland, bro. This is where I work at. He's like, nah, nigga. He like, you're tricky. I'm like, I ain't no motherfucking trick, man. Get your ass out of here. So, I was riding up the street. I finally got one right up the street, and then this motherfucker pulled right on the side of me at the light, and he just happened to look, and why it happened to be him. And he was like, shit, I knew it. I said, fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I finally got me one. I had to pay for some shit. Y'all be careful, y'all, because these bill collectors, what they doing, right, they hiring black people now. So, it's a whole different ball game. We can't play them games talking about we ain't paying y'all, because when it ended up happening to me, PG&E called me, right? And it was a dude on the phone. You know, he sound like, you know, street cat. So I know a street cat when I see one. I'm from the streets. You know what I'm saying? So he said, hey, man, what's happening, bro? I'm like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, who's this PG&E? Like, yeah, but look, we ain't worried about all that. Yeah, it's PG&E, but what's happening? So I'm like, what's happening? I'm like, what's wrong? Why are you calling me? He like, look, man, you got an unpaid bill. You got a 15-day notice. He like, we just let you know, if you don't pay that bill in 15 days, we're going to come over there and we're going to cut your PG&E off. But not only that, we're going to cut your PG&E off, we're going to whoop your ass. So I looked at the phone. I said, huh? I'm like, Polly, you know who the fuck you talking to? I'm like, do you know who I am? Do you know who I'm from? Do you know who I'm affiliated with, Polly? What the fuck are you talking about? You going to whoop my ass. He said, step out, man. Look out your window, man. So I looked out the window, bro. It was like 5 PG&E trucks with 6 people on the inside, and on the pole in the air was 3 or 4 of them on each pole, man. They was just straight street cats, man, with guns. Be like, man, pay that shit down, partner. We finna move in on you. So I looked at my phone. You know, I had to sound like I wasn't no punk, cause I wasn't finna go out. So how much I owe you, nigga? So nigga, you owe $1,500. You gonna pay that shit now? and if you don't pay it now, we're gonna whoop your ass. And you're gonna pay the $1,500 and the bill. Because I got my folks out here, and I gotta pay them because you know they got shit to do, and we trying to get this money. And I just ordered some Chinese food, and this is some real shit. So basically, you know, dude come deliver the food, right? And he say, you got a tip? I say, hell yeah, I got a tip. I'm like, what's the name of him over there selling some drugs over there, man? And I thought about it. I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't the police. I ain't got no motherfucking money for you. I'm thinking you trying to get me to snitch and shit. I'm ready to snitch. You talking about some motherfucking tip for some money. I ain't got no money from you. I'm trying to get some money for snitching, motherfucker. Shit. How many of y'all got some parents, or whether it's your mother or somebody that's old in your family, they just start bringing up names from people you don't know shit about 100 years ago, 150 years ago, and saying that that's your family. So they don't let you know that's your family. Here's what they do. You remember Barbara and Marianne and Margaret and Luann. I'm like, who the fuck is that? That's your family on Willamette side, and they was kicked in, and then they branched off and went over there to the other side, which I was funking with, and then, you know, when I was funking with them, you know, they end up starting their little family tree over there, and they got a little trio over there, and there's a bunch of family everywhere. I'm like, okay, that's cool, that's what's up. So, but I don't know these motherfuckers. Well, you need to know them because they're your family. I don't want to know these motherfuckers. Nigga, it's your family. I be like, man, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't even want to know my family. I don't even want to know you motherfuckers right now. Y'all ain't my family. I don't have no family. When I say that shit, I don't have no family until I need some motherfucking money. I need to borrow $15 for some gas. Then, shit. Family! It's so bad out here, y'all. I walked up to a homeless person and asked them for some change. Shit, I'm like, hey, excuse me, man, you got some change? He like, yeah. He like, I got some change. He's like, you got some change too. All you gotta do is do it. And I just like, I looked, and I'm like, okay, motherfucker. I'm like, okay, that was a good one. I'm like, that was a good one. You got me with that one. But you gonna give me some motherfucking change and whoop your dirty ass, nigga. Give me some motherfucking change. Man, this social media shit so goddamn fake, man. Do you know how many people that I have friends with on Facebook, and then when I see them in person, they don't say a motherfucking thing to me? Now, I don't have no problem with that because I really don't know you. And some people are just good ass people on Facebook. But one day I got into it with somebody, and right before I got into it with this dude, he was letting me know, man, on Facebook, he like, man, I like you, your comedy is dope, man. He like, man, keep doing what you're doing. If you ever need anything, man, I got your back. I'm like, okay, cool. Man, one day I get into it with this dude, and we start fighting. This dude started whooping my ass. And the first thing I seen when I'm getting my face stumped out is the dude that told me what he told me, man, I got your back, I like what you're doing, and everything. He just looked and walked right on by. He at least break the shit up. So when I get back to the house, I'm all busted up, you know, wipe the blood off my face and shit, and then as soon as I look at my motherfucking Facebook, I get a message from this dude talking about, hey, man, you alright? I said, fuck you. No, I ain't alright. You see my face? You see me getting my ass whooped? And you wasn't fucking helping me? You supposed to be my Facebook friend, motherfucker. No, I ain't alright. Fuck you. Block this ass. How many of y'all like old school cars? Round of applause. Like, okay, cool. So, I ride old schools, right? And, like, man, I just, you know, like, you know, it's probably more than just me, but I'm the old school king. So, you know, like, this ain't no me putting this on myself. No, that's facts. So, the only thing I don't like about having an old school, man, like, the motherfuckers will break down on you at will. And ain't no knowing what's wrong with it. Like, I mean, you'll be riding, and then you'll get one thing fixed, and then as soon as you fix that shit, you'll be riding, and then the next thing break down on your ass. But the only thing I don't really like about old schools, man, and this probably be some weird shit, but it's just me. Okay, so how many of y'all go to a gas station and you be parked and you see an old ass nigga, and the first thing he say, what's that, 72? Alright, motherfucker, if you know it's 72, why the fuck you asking me a question that you already had an answer to already? What's next? Here we go. I used to have one of them. Man, you ain't had shit, man. My daddy right here know you, nigga. And he said you ain't had shit before you walked up. So we ain't trying to hear that shit, nigga. Women, we love y'all, alright? And we know y'all gotta keep your foundation, your eyelashes, your hair, your wigs, your weaves, your braids, all your cosmetics that you use to keep yourself up is cool, alright? But listen, it's human nature and you can't get by this shit, alright? So, this is all I gotta say. People fart, right? When y'all fart, can y'all stop trying to say what the fuck you ate and that's the reason why you fucking farted? We know this shit. Oh, it was the bread and it was I should have went vegan. I should have went vegan on the vegan butter on the bread, the butter sandwich. Look, listen. Alright, we get that shit, but we all know that motherfucking food turns into fart and shit. It was your motherfucking ass. That's what it was. Your ass, you need the motherfucking bowel job. That's what the fuck it is. So listen, stop that shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Because like y'all be trying to blame shit on other shit. You blame on everything but your ass. It ain't gonna be submissible in court. You go to court with that shit, the case is closed, it's your ass, you're in trouble. Alright? So, and it's your ass, it's gonna be your ass. So I'm just saying, like, so you know, my woman, one time she farted, and that shit sound like a motherfucking 1976 Volkswagen Bug. That's what. That's the starting part. But when it started, just understand, y'all. Like, I understand y'all look good, but ain't nothing perfect. Alright? And when you fart, that's a man and women. Your ass ain't gonna be perfect. That's my time, y'all. Be real, be funny. I hope y'all like this shit. I don't do stand-up comedy, so I try to do a little in-the-room comedy for y'all, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm finna get the fuck up out of here, which I ain't going nowhere. I'm finna go get something to eat, which is the refrigerator. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Y'all make sure y'all enjoy yourself. Peace.